is really who I am. Hi, my name is Hannah Zweig, and today I'll be talking to you guys about a disease called alopecia. I have had alopecia since I was in 2nd grade, and I've been dealing with it most of my life, so this is like a normal thing for me. Today I'll be talking about how alopecia affects you emotionally, physically, and mentally. Alopecia is caused by an autoimmune disorder, which means that your immune system is turned on and it's attacking your hair follicles. Alopecia is very popular here in the U.S. I got this quote from NAF.org, and it states that alopecia affects approximately 2% of our population overall. That means that 4.7 million people here in the U.S. are diagnosed with it per year. That's a lot of people. There are three types of alopecia. There's alopecia areata, alopecia totalis, and alopecia universalis. Alopecia areata is when you just have spotting, which is what I have in the beginning stages of alopecia. And there's a picture of a guy. Here's alopecia totalis. Alopecia totalis is when you lose all your hair on your head. That's just on your head. Alopecia universalis is when you have absolutely no hair. I've gone through that many times through my life, and it drives me nuts because I get really cold during winter. Alopecia has caused many people to be in depression because they're often not accepted by others because they feel like they have to hide themselves from others, which is really hard for us to go through. For many people, it's hard for them to cope because we're different than others, and people can obviously see our disability. Like, for example, when I was wearing my wig, I didn't feel like myself. I felt like I was hiding who I truly was. Many people have been bullied all throughout their lives just because of having alopecia. Because our disease is something that we can't hide. It's physically shown by others. And it's really hard because people will either tease them or they'll be friends with the disease. And it's really depressing. When I was in high school, I got my wig torn off in front of the whole school. That's me being physically bullied. And often people would be my friend just because they thought I had cancer. And that really irritates me because I don't want that. I don't want a pity vote. I don't want anything like that. And it bugs me when people assume things. Now that I have given you guys some negative things about alopecia, let's talk some happy thoughts. There are many organizations out there, and I love these because they have helped me through a lot. There are 3 organizations I love. There's Lux and Love, National Alopecia Areata Foundation, and our local chapter, which is an alopecia support group that I go through when I go fully bald because it's really hard to get through this. Alopecia can also give you a lot of special events. A lot can happen. You can meet a famous singer named Annie Lennox, who has inspired me to become a singer, and I love my guitar because of her. Or you can meet a baseball team that's your favorite baseball team, named Chicago Cubs, and they can sign your glove because they would think that you have cancer, but that's not necessarily a good thing, but it was a good thing for me because I love the experience. You can pass that around. Another good event is that you can meet an inspiring author named Maui Yazidome. He can possibly change your life forever because he can make your story be heard by millions. Not literally, but that's just theoretically speaking. Here's a quote I got from NAF.org. It states that alopecia areata affects only I already said that, sorry. Here are some inspiring quotes I have gotten from Miss Delaware. I found this on Huffington Post. I read an interview, and this quote just popped out at me. It says, "When I'm out grocery shopping, when I'm out with friends, when I'm at home, I'm without the wig. That's me. That's real me." That was stated by Kayla Martell. She was Miss Delaware 2010. This is her and her wig. She's making it pretty for her next competition, and that's her quote. And another one is that I got off of alopeciaworld.com, and this is from the co-founder named Cheryl. She says, "I am a bald woman by choice, but I am not a bald woman by choice, but I'm a bald woman woman I am. So the next time you guys see someone with an Aoni hair, don't just assume, but just be educated. Just know what they're going through. Don't just give them pity, because that's just not right. Being bald is my way of being bold, and if being bold is being bald, then bald I shall be. Do you guys have any questions?